Hello and welcome back to Acantha's home. She is a very knowledgeable person, and well, she's a zombie, but she can talk, so she's an advanced zombie. She's a corpse with a soul trapped inside. Now let's go to the undead animancer. We should be able to skip to the very top. There we go. Altam looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely, and sores have eaten away patches of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for the moment. Let's see what that means. Now that I can understand the Ingwithan language, I can return to machine at the top of the machine and do something about the curse affecting Heritage Hill. Aldham has degenerated significantly. He looked ready to pounce on me when I tried to talk to him. If I want his help, I'll need to send a victim to him. I don't know about that. Do we need his help anymore? I doubt it. A ja- Okay. A jagged... Yeah, this is the machine. Okay. Maximize the machine's throttle in hopes of overloading the device. Muttering a command, you give the dial a violent twist. The moving spires spin faster and faster, wobbling from their axes. The light filling the machine quickly becomes too bright to behold. You look away and cover your ears, but the thunderous crash that follows shakes the floor beneath you. When you look back, the machine is in ruins, never to be used again. Very cool, very cool.
Still and silent. It's finally over.
Is that all? Let's see what the journal said. The leaden key was interested in this tower for a reason. I need to understand... Okay. Oh, so we just killed a whole bunch of souls. We're going through this game not really appreciating the consequences of our actions. But, you know, our intellect isn't that high. Okay, we could go back and talk to her. Alright, there's a lot of side quests here. We could go back to Old Nua, Odd Nua, and finish the dungeon. We need to speak to Wyla to close the the missing sentries task. We have another bounty, but that's in an unexplored region. Okay, a group of thieves has stolen a scroll of Whale from the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Defiance Bay. Track them down. One of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. Alright. Well, let's complete the ones that are in uh, in this town, this city. Alright, let's go to the Scrivener's dormitory in Copper Lane. But wait, there was someone we were supposed to speak to. Yeah, let's close missing sentries by speaking to Wyla at the... Where is she? Um, Crucible Keep. I'm just curious. Let's check in with, oh, I forgot her name. It starts with an I. Just to see if she's felt the change. I'm just curious how detail-oriented these, you know, the programmer to the story. She's missing. She just up and disappeared.
I'll see what I can find.
Alright, we've got a date with Wyla. We just cleared this whole area of undead. The tower! It's off! Does this mean the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. You're welcome. And the long loading screen. I got my mouse back, okay. There we go. I should save, but that takes a while too. We'll save at this door. Adair wants to talk to us.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. And the only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me some about it. They get these young kids in there and they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. Talk about the Golem like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. Then they join, and it turns out all any of those knights ever talks about is when are we gonna get recognized as a real knighthood? When are we getting our titles and our land? Their High Justice wants to be an earl, says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a scale and he's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abaddon told him to. And the nobles will respond that their gods told them that they're the only true nobles. Trouble with having all these gods is you've got support no matter how dumb your ideas are. Maybe we had the right idea, blowing some of them up. Less of them to hide behind. They only blew the vessels for the god energy. The god energy lives on. But apparently souls can be extinguished, so I guess God energy can be too. You ain't Wyla. Any news from Heritage Hill? Your guards were charmed by the spirit of a woman named Lara. I've gotten rid of her. Her tired eyes grow round. By the flame, you found her, my missing commander. She heaves a sigh and loses her gaze among the floor tiles. And she was calling to the watch from beyond the grave? It doesn't make sense, but nothing in that cursed district does. What happened to the soldiers under her spell? They didn't make it. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers, but at least I know what happened to my troops and Commander Layra. Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. Let's see what she gave us. Is that a new two-handed sword? An exceptional S-stock? Well, I'll be damned. And that's the Rose of Salt Hollow. How does it compare to this? Okay, this does 21 to 30. This does 19 to 27. 5 DR bypass. No DR bypass. Exceptional plus 8 accuracy and 1.3 damage. Fine, plus 4 accuracy, 1.15 damage. But it does, we can enchant this as well. So let's do that. How about a Burning Lash? That would be new, a Freezing Lash. But we're going to do a Corrosive Lash because it won't deplete these items. What about Slaying? That's expensive, but we can afford it. What are Wilders? Vessels are undead. Spirits are spirits. Let's make it a Spirit Slayer. Now it's a better weapon. Alright. He has a lot of good weapons. Alright, journal. Scrivener's dormitory in Copper Lane. From what I remember, the Scrivener is a very funny guy. We should save at some point. Like right now. Now that's a great cast of characters. I mean, we have some nice they look good in their gear. Not exactly what a monk looks like. Monks don't usually wear armor, but there's no benefit to not wearing armor, and he needs protection. So he's a fighting monk in armor, and that's fine.
How may I help?
Aloth looks kind of plain, but, you know, I wish he had better colors. Maybe we could do something about his colors. That works. Let's try the headgear again. Okay. That's a little more interesting.
I shall.
I'm just pressing plus and minus to affect resolution because I don't have a mouse with a scroll key. I'm using a, you know, a ball mouse. I guess you can call it a trackball mouse. I think he sells some stuff.
Hail and well met.
By Whale's eyeless face, you are one short ogre. But why are you not? But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around like that? Let me guess, you smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? He claps his hands and laughs. Snowcap, snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. He beams at you and nods his head. I'm looking for Viana. I like Viana. She's always talking about metal men, which is strange since I'm pretty sure she doesn't eat snowcap. His brow wrinkles. I don't talk about metal men either, and I do eat snowcap. Huh? Anyway, she's not here right now. Flew away to Andra's gift to meet her friend Bessia. No, Clesia. Yes, Clesia. Clesia is the friend she's gone to meet. In Andra's gift. In a house, not a boat. North house, empty house. Andra's gift has a lot of boats. We should go rowing sometime. You're a scrivener? Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books. I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book. Interesting. Oh ho ho. I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them. Mostly I eat them. Show me what you have for sale. Okay, we'll buy all your snow caps. And what's this? Plus, no, anything that gives minuses is no good. And this gives minuses. And this gives fatigue. And this plus 6 well for 600 seconds. And fatigue and minus endurance. Now these things suck, dude. Your only good stuff is your mushrooms. Oh, is this an ingredient? You know, we better discover if any of these are ingredients. If we actually need any of these. How do we get to crafting? Okay, food. No. Is it scrolls that we want? No, it's weapons. And armor. Okay, he doesn't sell any of this stuff. No, he doesn't. We can do a lot of good armor. We can't do freeze proof, but we can do every other kind of proof. Okay, I don't see anything for those mushrooms. Wait a minute, what are these? Settler's Arrow. Alright, what was he selling? Taxes collected. We earned 391 copper. We lost a bunch to bandits, though.
Greetings.
Snowcap. I didn't see any use for Snowcap. But
Hail, traveler.
maybe we can sell him some stuff. Nice, 840. That's a good chunk piece of change. Let's sell him some armor too. Alright, that was worth it. Alright, so in the next one, we'll continue doing these local tasks. See you later.